Okay, so what I want to do is I want to lay out the UVs for this. Okay, um, and if I take a look at the UVs here, if I go into the UV editor, here I'll move this over a little bit. Okay, we can see that my UVs, because I did a NURBS trick to retopologize that, are all kind of set like this. And somebody might go and think, well, you know, if I went in here and I did UVs, I did camera-based, and let's just grab all the UVs, and I hit unfold and fold on each other. That's one way of looking at the UVs. I'm just going to hit the move thing. And just so you know, on my UV toolkit, I have the transform set to move 1 unit. So whenever I hit the arrows on my keyboard, they will move around. Okay, so double click, double grab. Whatever you want to do. Okay, and so I want to lay these UVs out fairly evenly. And so if I go in here and I were to grab all the edges, and then I go and I hit cut and sew, cut. Okay, and then I went here to modify and I used unitize. It unitizes all these edges. Okay, great. And I'm going to go over here to edges, and I'm just going to hold down control and I'll double click there. And now if I were to use move and sew, they'll all cut together as perfect squares. Okay, and you might decide I might want to fit this into one UV coordinate system. You could make it tile forever and ever, whatever you want to do. But what I was thinking was going in here, maybe grabbing this edge loop, holding down shift, grabbing that one and cutting them. And then let's grab this. Whoop. Oh, it looks like I totally blew it, and I didn't try to size these very well. So let's see, if I think about this for a little bit, let's go in here and grab an edge. I suspect, we need to get right about there. Double click, and I'm going to cut that. Grab this, and I'll hit move and sew. I sewed it up here. See what my UVs look like now. Okay, and let's see, what if I go in here to say this edge? I'm just going to see where this one is. So you can see it's connected to this one. This one's too short, and that one's a little bit short. So what if I take that and I cut it, and I'm just going to grab these edges right here, and I'll use the move and sew button there. So that one's kind of the same length, and probably something around here. Double click, cut. Grabbing these two and using move and sew, boink. There. Now they're all kind of like the same length. Okay, and there you go. Good. I'm just going to go here to modify, and I'm also going to use the normalize. And that puts it here inside of a little 0 to 1 area, or a UDM. Okay. And I'm just going to hit F. Boop, there it is. And also note that when you do this, you want to make sure when you use that normalize feature. Actually, I haven't checked this. Have they added a feature in here that makes it come in from the sides? No. So typically you got to watch out because the UVs are right on the 0 to 1 area. So I'm just going to make these a wee bit smaller. And just for fun, let's just take a look and see what this is going to look like if I were to go in, and let's go and throw on a fresh AI standard surface. Okay, and I'll go into the color, and I'm going to go to the 2D textures, and we'll throw on our rampola. Now currently the ramp, we can't really see what it's doing. It's kind of going black at the beginning here, white here. If I click, I can create a new one of these and drag it this way. Maybe if I bring this white one over here a little bit. What if I create another white one? And I'll put the white one over here. Actually, you know what? Let's not create a white one. Let's take this white one here, and I'm just going to go and make that red. Okay, and I'll make a fresh one here, and let's make that kind of a greenish color like that. Okay, cool. And I want to make another one of these. We'll do something like this. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. Maybe I can make another black one. I don't know, something weird like this. I'm just going to go ahead and play with these types here, because we're on a V ramp right now. And if we looked at this, if I went and I press 6, Oh, and now I've lost it. Where did it go? Let's get to the material really quickly. Everybody's going to lose interest in... Okay, so there we go. V-ramp. And there's diagonal ramp. You can flip this around. But what if I went down here for a box ramp? That could potentially be interesting. Let's take this and go to the Place 2D texture node and make this repeat 10 by 10. There, that's a cool pattern, man. And then I can go back here to the ramp, and there's also another one that's kind of interesting too, the tartan. And so I can keep messing around with these and make them repeat even more and more and kind of create a cloth weave or something like that, or I could use this for a transparency, because that's probably what I'm going to do, because I was looking at mesh tutus and I want to make it so I'm going to hook this up as a transparency map using my ramp. Anyway, there you have it, and I think that's all I want to talk about on this one. Is there any other things I want to talk about? Nope, just a quick UV layout trick.